Okay, so we have a boat in water. So here's my water, here's my boat, and then I've got a dock. Okay, so the boat is being pulled into the dock by a rope that's up here, and the pulley on the top of the dock is 5 feet from the bow of the boat. So that's our fixed number. Remember, we're looking for a fixed number to have in our equation. So what are we looking for? Let's see what they tell us. If the bow of the boat is approaching the dock at 1/2 foot per second, okay, so that means this distance here, I'm going to call it B, is changing at 1/2 foot per second. And I can see that that distance is getting smaller, so I have to make it negative. So what am I trying to find? I'm trying to find how fast the rope is being pulled in. How fast is this changing? So I want to find dr over dt. And let's see what else they give me. When the bow of the boat is 4 feet from the dock. So that's going to be when b is equal to 4. So save that information until after we do the derivative. So what equation do you see here? Oh, I forgot to put the r in for the rope. There it is. So this triangle here is the equation we're going to use. So it's going to be r squared equal b squared plus 5 squared. Now I'm going to take the derivative. So 2r dr over dt, 2b db over dt, and then you know the derivative of 5 squared is 0. Okay, so I'm going to cancel the 2's just to get rid of extra information. And then as I come down here, I'm going to erase this. I don't need to have that. I do need that number though. So let's start with what we have to plug in. I don't have r, so just carry it along. dr over dt is what I'm trying to find, so that's okay to be there. Equal b, which is 4, right? And db over dt, which is negative 1/2. So now it's my job to find out what this r value is. So I need to go back and plug in my when information into my original equation, right? So I'd get r squared is equal to 16, 4 squared, plus 5 squared. I'll just put 25, right? And so that's 49, right? 49. Well, no, hold on. Did I do that right? 16. Yeah, 16 plus 25. Okay, I did that right. So 41. Sorry about that. 41, that's r squared. It doesn't turn out to be a nice number, in fact. So my r is root 41. So here, that's what I'm going to put in here. And so then I'll just do that next step, which is this would give us a negative 2 over root 41. Now, does that make sense? Does it make sense that the rate that the r is changing is a negative number? Yes, because it's getting smaller. All right, let's look at this next one. So a woman's flying a kite. So kite, and it's moving at a perfectly horizontal. In math land, everything's like perfect. So here's the ground. And so they say that the height is 400 feet. So it's flying completely horizontally, 400 feet. So what's happening? We have the string be here, right? That's how the kite is attached, is the string. So the wind is carrying the kite horizontally. If she lets out the string at 15 feet per second, okay, so I'm going to put s here, and ds over dt is 15. And that's getting bigger, right, if the kite is moving out that way. Then what else do they have? How fast is the kite traveling? So kite would be here, right? So I'm going to make that k, and then we want to find dk over dt. And then what's the when information? So it says when 500 feet of string is let out. So I'm just going to put when s is 500. Don't use it till after the derivative. So here we go. Go and make our equation. So it's going to start to get more and more challenging of what letters have to be in the equation. We need S and K and this fixed number. So I can see Pythagorean, right? S squared is equal to K squared plus 400 squared. So then I'm ready to take the derivative, 2s ds over dt, 2k dk over dt. And you know that's 0. So I'll cancel the 2's. And let's see what I've got to plug in. S I have is 500. ds over dt, oh, that's 15. Equals k, and then dk over dt. So now here's where I use the 500 into the original equation. So if I have 500 squared, right, s squared equal k squared plus 400 squared. So this is our classic 3, 4, 5 triangle. So you would end up getting k is 300. So we'll just use that. So I'd have 500 times 15 over 300 equals dk over dt.